Hey, be honest. Y'all ever tried it?
Tried what?
You know, cocaine.
Of course not.
Come on, man.
Yeah, me neither. How about you?
Officially? Hell no.
And off the record?
Twice, but just to see what it was like.
Hold up. You did it twice just to see what it was like?
Yeah, man, the first time I was too fucked up to remember, so I had to do it again.
When was the last time you talked to your family?
Right before we shipped out for Bolivia. You?
I tried to call, but missed him. Probably at my son's football practice. Had to leave a voicemail.
That's rough. You miss him?
Every damn day. But that don't matter. I'm still getting divorced.
The covert deployments must be the worst. Can't say where you're going, can't say when you're coming back. One day you're there, next day you're gone. I don't know how they do it.
To tell you the truth, I'm just happy I'm getting an honest divorce. Remember Kozak? Motherfucker came home and his wife cleaned out the whole goddamn house except for a single fucking chair. Cleaned out the bank account, too.
I know. I just try to make every moment count when I'm home. Give them everything I got and hope it's enough.
And now y'all sad sack motherfuckers see why I'm still single. All I'm worried about back home is the lift kit I ain't yet put on my truck. Alright, so there's these two soldiers.
Here we go.
Not again.
So there's these two soldiers. The first soldier asked the second, if you knew a nuclear bomb was about to go off in 5 minutes, what would you do with the rest of your life?
Disarm the bomb.
No, man, look, they can't disarm the bomb.
Why not?
Because it's a joke. So the first guy asked the second guy, what would you do with the last 5 minutes of your life? The second guy thinks a minute. He says, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die happy. So I'd fuck the first thing that moved. After another minute, the second soldier turns to the first and asks, how about you? What would you do with the last 5 minutes of your life? The first guy looks at the other soldier and says, me? I'd stand very, very still for 5 minutes. Come on, that's funny. What do you think El Sueño was like as a kid?
Probably pulled the wings off flies.
Burned ants with a magnifying glass.
Tied cats over clotheslines.
Maybe he had a cocaine stand.
Junior achievement.
Who knows? Maybe he played violent video games.
I don't believe that shit, that video games make people violent.
So what does make people violent then?
Other people.
You think robots will ever replace us?
Be okay with me.
Computer geeks instead of medics.
You telling me robots could do what we do?
Why not? Half our targeting shit's on computer now.
You know what robots can't do?
Drink beer.
Fuck.
Die for their country.
I'm sick of your snoring, man.
I got sleep apnea, bitch.
Get your nose broke or wear one of those masks.
I'm not wearing one of those masks.
You think that guy El Cardinal actually believes his own bullshit about the cartel?
Why not?
Because they torture and kill innocent people almost every damn day. How the hell do you do that with a straight face?
Because they pay him a shitload of money. Hell, I'd say nice things about you if you paid me enough. You know, when I signed on for this op, I never imagined we'd be still in the vaccines and shutting down the relief agency.
For real. This NGO is some diabolical shit. Here we are trying to help these people, but it feels like we're the bad guys.
Don't lose sight of the fact that the only reason the cartel is doing this is because they're using the locals for their own ends.
What's the alternative? We let these people starve? They've got nothing, man. And the government isn't going to step in. You and I both know that.
I hear you, but if we do nothing, the cartel's going to use these people as soldiers, farmers, and mules. Santa Blanca's going to work them like dogs and then spread more misery across the U.S. and South America. What I'm saying is that there is no easy answer. If there were, the cartel wouldn't have gotten this powerful in the first place.
So an Army Ranger, a Recon Marine, a SEAL, and a Delta operator are sitting around a campfire. Ranger, being a ranger, starts bragging about how tough he is. You think you guys are tough, he says. I parachuted behind enemy lines, done a 50-mile night march, and killed a dozen terrorists with my bare hands. The Recon Marine is like, man, that ain't shit. I've landed on a beach in the dark, marched 60 miles without stopping, and killed 50 terrorists with my bare hands.
Marines can talk? I call bullshit.
Anyway, the SEAL is like, bitch, please. I've swam 70 miles from a submarine, landed on a beach, marched 80 miles without stopping, and then strangled a whole damn terrorist camp with my bare hands. The SEAL gives him all this big shit-eating grin and turns to the Delta operator. Top that, he says. The Delta guy doesn't say a word. He just shakes his head and keeps on stirring the coals of the fire with his dick.
We made it through. Take a breath.
We do what we have to survive.
battle.
Who are they?